Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and today I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit by Los Scarabeo. And this reading is for Saturday, July 10th. So I'm aligning with the forces of love, which is also truth and love, or sorry, truth and light and wisdom. It's all the same. It's just that love is such a big word, isn't it? And we're all here to heal our false beliefs about love. You know, we are heading from, the zodiac sign of Cancer, headed into Leo pretty soon. And Cancer is all about feeling love in the highest sense, and then Leo is about that open-hearted giving and receiving of love, that generosity of love, when it's functioning in its highest sense. You know, of course, we have the limitations around both of those signs, but like any other signs too. Okay, so what is it that we need to know in order to heal? Oops. What is the message for today, for Saturday, July 10th, 2021? But also I'm looking for something timeless. Thank goodness. I can never seem to get rid of all the little things. Okay, timeless. The timeless message to help us heal. What is it we need to know? Four of Wands reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. And Three of Wands reversed. Wow. Are we in Leo season a little early? Although, you know, Cancer energy is cardinal, so it's very movement-oriented. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands reversed, this can be sometimes just a delay, just a simple little delay, no big deal. Other times it's a rejection. And I especially feel like it's more about rejection because with the Four of Wands reversed, this could be rejection from a family member because this card is so family oriented. It could be an argument with a family member. It could be some plans being canceled, travel plans being canceled. And then you're stuck at the airport, or there's a delay in the plans. Because the Three of Wands is here, which usually has to do with returning back home, and the Four of Wands here having to do with the actual home. You know, I mean, you guys watched me shuffle, right? Like, this is wild that these cards have all come through. 3 Wands, so we're talking lots of life force that isn't going in the direction that we want it to go. But let's use this as a positive. Let's use this because it's all one energy current. The life force is all one energy anyway. And our task as human beings is to work on wherever the life force is going in the wrong direction, which when we do that, it frees, you know, all the life force is freed up to go wherever we want to go and do what we want to do. It frees up our health as well. When our life force is flowing freely, we have good health. So anyway, let's dive into this. Like, what does this mean? This could be low energy because we're working through something from our family. This could be low energy because we're having to move and pack up. This card can be about, when it's straight up, it's usually about relocation. Oh, I hate that. It's usually about relocation. But when it's reversed, it can be that there's a conflict at home, and that's why you're having to move out in order to make progress with this Three of Wands reversed. Because when these two cards come together reversed, it feels to me like this has to do with whomever is mostly in charge of the home, father, mother, whoever the caretakers are. They're not doing a good job. There's some challenge to it, and it keeps us from growing, and it keeps us in self-doubt if we are stuck in that energy for too long. Now, sometimes this card, when it comes to reversed, it can be a resolution that comes through after a lot of struggle. It can be the end of a conflicting situation. It can also be the end of a disappointment. It can also be the end of the working really hard and where you get to rest. So if you've been traveling, if this is for anyone who's been traveling and you went back home and maybe there were a few arguments, but you're on your way back home, this is a day to get as much rest as you possibly can in order to heal from that, from the experiences of, being with maybe some family member who was rejecting, and where you couldn't really have the opportunity to openly share your love or receive theirs because they don't know how to show it yet. There's that possibility. The Four of Wands, even though it comes through reverse, there's usually some, completion. It's usually a really positive card, upright or reversed. It's just not as positive, but, because straight up, this is like, so much harmony at home. It has to do with celebration, celebration in a family way, lots and lots of harmony, usually something accomplished as well. But reverse, it's not really it's just not as strong. And I think I really think that for a lot of people it has to do with traveling. But for others, it could be about trying to find a new home, and it's left you kind of tired and frazzled. But it's going to come through. It's all about with the Three of Wands reversed. The message there is to not don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Hold on to who you truly are. Know that the universe always has your back, and you can have, if you come home to yourself, you can have the harmony within no matter what your family has done. It's always about coming back home to yourself. If you don't reject yourself, you come home to yourself. And if you've been in a situation where there's been lots of energy going into the wrong places, then you can make really good progress if you just take your life force and come back home to yourself. So, okay, so let's use another deck to get a little bit more. Do I want that? No, I don't want this one. I'm going to use this one that's out of the box, the Quantum Oracle. Sandra Ann Taylor. I think it's Sandra. It's This is an awesome deck, too. So let's see. Feels like there's a little bit more here. What is the message for us? I just heard keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Okay. Let's see. Keep on keeping on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this deck's it's nice because it's broken up into different categories. So this to me feels like turning around that Three of Wands. Remember we had the Three of Wands over here reversed, which can sometimes be about bad leadership within the family. You know, somebody who's in charge but doesn't really know what to do with that much power and doesn't use it the right way. So you can turn it around to loving yourself to get you through it. And then this joyous fun, that definitely goes with the Four of Wands straight up. So this would be about turning it all around so that you, when you come back home, when you love yourself that deeply and you take self-responsibility for your own life, then you can turn everything around and it turns into a beautiful beautiful experience of having your own personal power back. And then with this consciousness card, so we've got energy, people, and consciousness, then yes, there is so much to be grateful for. It's what it's all about, is being self-responsible to love yourself, get out of any self-doubt, and just keep on keeping on. Keep coming back home to yourself. Back home to yourself. And you will have so many grateful experiences. You know, grateful for the way the universe is set up to free your eternal spirit within. And I think that, you know, nature will mirror it back to you. The beauty of nature always helps. And you'll have more fun. So even if travel plans got delayed, you can still have some more fun in some way. Just look for all the love that's out there. Look for all the helpers that are out there. Like, who was it that used to say that? It was Mr. Rogers. When times are really hard, look for all the helpers that are out there. So, okay, well, that's it. I think that's it. Anyway, I'm going to close this up and see you soon, or be with you soon. Thank you. Bye.